Hi guys, it's Molly, and this is so fun. This is my first go at a little training video opportunity for Get in the Game, and you all have so graciously volunteered to be a coach for May 15th for our Get in the Game event. And because I love you, I wanted to save you from having to come to the church for another meeting, another night of the week. So we're going to try this video format. So hopefully this will just be about 10 minutes of your time to give you a rundown of what to expect for Get in the Game for the day, what to do, what to wear, when to be here, all those good details, and let you know what's going on. So here we go. Let's dive in. If you see my eyes shifting over here, I have all my little notes of what I need to tell you. So first of all, Get in the Game, what is it? This is our follow-on event to No Hunger. So No Hunger gave folks a great chance to serve in the community, and we served together. It was wonderful. So Get in the Game is now their opportunity to plug in to serve on a more regular basis. This is also the culmination of Pastor Mark's Holy Spirit series. So the 15th, he will preach his last sermon in this series and then invite everybody out front for this event. So Get in the Game is actually a baseball themed ministry fair. You may have been around last year. We did an expo in the gathering room. So kind of a similar idea, just a chance for folks to see all the different opportunities that they can plug into serving, both here at the church and out in the community. So it's family friendly. There's going to be an ice cream truck there and an inflatable obstacle course for the kids, tattoos for the kids, and then all of you in the tents will be out for the different areas to serve. So hopefully people will also stop to come by to hear about the opportunities in these areas. So how it's going to work is after each worship service on the 15th, folks are going to go to service, and then Pastor Mark is going to invite them outside. So we're going to be out front in the grassy patch in front of the sanctuary. You will not be able to miss us when you drive onto campus that day. And folks can come by the tents depending on their gifts or their areas of interest. So the 5 tents that will be represented are hospitality, administration, creative arts and music, helping, and mentoring and coaching. And they're all going to be color coded. So I will show you on our little layout. This is going to be the bulletin. Instead of our normal bulletin on the 15th, everybody's going to receive one of these when they come into church. And so on the back is color coordinated for every area. So if you are administration, for example, here in the red, your tent banner will be red. You guys will be wearing red shirts. And they can look right here and say, ooh, okay, first base is red. Let me head there and see what's going on. So that'll hopefully be visually easy for everybody. And then also here in the front is a tear off. So this little portion, this strip is perforated, and it's the 3 easy steps. And so we ask for folks to indicate where they're interested, and then maybe more specifically the opportunity they're interested in. Give us their name and info so we can follow up. So folks will take this from service and bring it out with them to Get in the Game. So you're asking yourself, that's awesome. What do you need me to do? So when people approach your tent for your specific area, we need you to review the opportunities in your area. So your job is going to be to listen to people, to hear what their talents are, their skills, and maybe find from your area what's a good fit for them. What opportunities do you have in your area that might match their gifts? So everybody's going to have laminated sheets. It'll look like this, but it'll be laminated, and it's just the opportunities for under your area. So again, this is the administrative area, and here's all the opportunities listed. So every coach will have a laminated version of this at your tent. I'm also going to attach it to this email so you can review all of those opportunities and then share what those are for your area. So it'll be helping people review those. And then also you'll have a clipboard at your table, one for each of you, to write down any notes as you're talking to people. So if there's something that they share that you're like, ooh, I should make a note of that, you can just jot it down here on the clipboard, and that will be great. So the example that I wanted to give was if somebody approaches your tent, let's say you're at the hospitality tent, and you're talking to them, and you're like, as you talk, you're like, you know what, I think being an usher might be a really great fit. Well, you can do one of 2 things. You can say, okay, on your tear-off card here, go ahead and check the hospitality area. check off hospitality, and then right underneath here in the specifics, ushering. So that way our follow-up team will know to contact them about potentially helping in the ushering ministry. The other option is if you don't want to write on somebody's card, or it's something that you don't want to write on their card, but you want to let us know, jot down a quick note here. So just take their name and a little note, and we'll match these notes to the cards we receive so that we can make our follow-up specific for people. The other key is to make sure that they do leave their tear-off card. So every tent will have a little basket, a collection basket that looks like this. It'll be on your table, and that's where these tear-off cards go. So before people leave, make sure you offer, hey, are you done with your card? If so, we would love to collect that for you here, so our follow-up team can reach out to you. So again, your goal is just to listen, to share the opportunities in your area, to maybe talk through where might be a good fit for them. If you get stuck with somebody or they get stuck, some great questions to ask are, where have you worked previously? What do you like to do in your free time? What's your availability? Sometimes that really helps. If they're only available on a Sunday or a certain day of the week or a certain time, that helps narrow down. Do you have any special talents? Things like that. Some just leading questions to kind of get them to help figure out what they might be interested in. We will also have prizes at every table, so there'll be one drawing per tent, and we'll announce it on Facebook and call the winners, but they'll look like this. So they'll be at each tent, and just has a little baseball and Cracker Jacks and a popcorn tin, and then there'll be 4 tickets to a Potomac Nationals game. So we'll give away one of those per tent. So, if that helps, fun little prizes, little giveaways. So now you might be asking, well, that's great. We talk to them, we find an opportunity, we fill out the card, they leave their card. What happens after they leave their card? A follow-up team will be reaching out on Tuesday, so the following Tuesday. So we have the event Sunday, and then on Tuesday, we'll be following up with people. So don't feel like you have to say at your tent, oh, you're interested in youth ministry, here's so-and-so's email, contact them. Your job is just to listen, to share the opportunities, to get some good notes, and then the follow-up team on Tuesday will do the specific work of connecting these folks to the ministry leaders of that ministry. So don't feel like you have to know, everyone's name and email. We will very specifically do that on Tuesday. So what if I am at a tent and the person that I'm talking to is interested in an opportunity I don't represent? So you're at the administration tent and they're interested in, you're talking and you realize they're interested in Habitat for Humanity. That's perfect. That's wonderful. And I have made a little cheat sheet that'll be at your table as well, so that you kind of have a highlight of all the tents and just the broad categories of what's under there. So if you're like, well, you're interested in Habitat, but I'm not really sure where I should send you, you can just pull out your cheat sheet and say, oh, you know what, Habitat's representing the helping tent. Why don't you head over there, and they'll be happy to help you out at that table. So that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. At your table, you really just have your own laminated sheet of the opportunities for your area, a cheat sheet in case you're going, where should I send this person, and a little clipboard for notes, just if there's anything pertinent that you want to write down. Let's see what else. If they're interested in more than one area, that's fantastic. Like I said, you can ask them before they leave, hey, if you're done with your tear-off, feel free to leave it in the basket here. If they want to check out other tents, that's perfect. There's one of these baskets at every tent. So don't feel like, well, you said you were interested here, so leave it here. They can float, and then when they're done, they're welcome to leave it at any of the tents baskets. That's great. What if someone doesn't know where to start or what their gifts are? If you're meeting with somebody and they're just really stuck and they're like, I'm just not even sure, then we do have a bullpen, and so it will be bumped up a little bit more towards the sanctuary, and we'll have some coaches there that can help them discern, where should I even get started here. So feel free, if people are just really stuck, to go ahead and send them to the bullpen. So the details, what time to be here. So please be at your tent after each morning service lets out. So be in place by 9 o'clock. In the morning. Folks from the 8:15 will come out probably around 9:15. Sometimes they let out a few minutes early, and then stay until the 9:45 service starts. And then please be back by 10:40 But when the 9:45 lets out, it will be about 10:40, and then stay until the 11:15 starts, and then come back out, when the 11:15 is over, so that'll be like 12:10. And everything should be wrapped up and kind of died down by 12:45 at the latest, I do believe. You're welcome to stay outside in the tent area. You don't have to go anywhere, but we will have a volunteer dugout inside in the gathering room for you. It'll be behind the blue paneling. It'll have signs on it. Since we won't be doing our normal cafe that day because we want everybody to filter outside, there'll just be some breakfasty snacks and some coffee that we'll have specifically for you guys, because it's a big ask to be here all morning, and so I so appreciate that you're willing to help. So if you need to go inside and get outside for a little bit, that'll be a great spot for you. And then if you're able to stay after it kind of dies down to help clean up for a minute, that would be great. We are doing this for the 6 o'clock service, so not everything goes away, but if you just want to come find me, I'll be happy to give you a little job to do. So what do I wear? So in this email, I've asked for your t-shirt size. Please let me know so that I can have a solid color shirt according to your station waiting for you, laid out at your tent. You may want to get here a few minutes early, a little bit before 9, so that you can slip into that shirt. We are on the grass outside, so jeans and comfy shoes are perfect. And again, your t-shirt color will be according to the color of your tent. So I will share that information with you as well. Other expectations, just please look friendly. Try not to stand behind the table. I'm going to push the tables towards the backs of the tents so that folks can stay kind of out front of them to engage with people coming to hear about opportunities. And if you can, please park across the street at the 166 property. So folks will be staying a little bit longer because they'll be coming to the event. So just to free up parking, since we'll be there all morning, that would be awesome if you can park across the street. You are not coming back for the 6 o'clock service. I have a separate crew handling that, so you just have the morning shift. And you're welcome to attend a worship service, so please feel free to do that. Just please be sure to leave during that last song of the service to head out back to your tent so that you're ready when the whole service lets out, to be ready to chat with folks. And then I think the final note is just please make sure that you represent the whole area that you have, not just the ministry that you lead or are a part of. So just share all the opportunities in the given area that you have based on the fit after talking with people. So I think that's the fast and the furious of all the things to share. If I've left anything out, do feel free to shoot me an email or call me. Any other questions I can answer for you. I'm hugely grateful that you're willing to do this. Thank you so much. I think it's going to be a blast and an awesome way to get some of our new folks plugged into serving. So I look forward to seeing you on the 15th. Like I said, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Thanks and have a great day.